Alright, everybody. We live? Alright, that's good. Anyway. Okay, there we go. Almost forgot to actually put this on Twitch. Yep, looks like everything's alright. Anyways, it's time, everyone. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gran Turismo 3. So, last time we finished the rally events and got a start in the professional league with British DT Cup. Now, let's continue on with the next thing, which is going to be the World Championship in the professional leagues, and I'm hoping today that I could continue to do this all in one go. But we'll see how that goes. Oh, do I have it? Is it me? Yeah. Hold on, it's not working. Alright, the thing isn't... Controller is not actually responding. Hold on, let me just... Guess things are all messed up, because I don't know how. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Alright, now to... Oh... No, I don't want to do that. That's not what I... Yeah... Okay, let's... Oops. That's not what I intended to do. Hold on. Why aren't you working? There we go. And... Alright. Let's get this show on the road. So, next up on the itinerary, World Championship. As usual, all 10 races. One of them's at test course and the other's at Monaco, so that'll be a long boy. But I'll survive. And I already was doing some thinking off screen, and I already know what car I want to use. Let's just sort by. And that is going to be... Hold on. I was considering using the Corvette, but I might use this. 592, 1160. You know what? I was gonna use the Corvette, but you know what? Let's use the Camaro instead. And I was also considering the Panos Esperante, but I have another place I want to use that thing. Alright. Let's go with slick tires. Now, in my experience, I've been doing like a playthrough of I was doing a playthrough of this on my own time, and I gave the Corvette a try and some other things, and that thing does not get great tire mileage, so I'm imagining that'll also be the case with this Camaro, so that'll be fun, because I'll be going up against like the R390, Toyota GT1, 787B. I call those the Team Rocket trio on this, because they always blast off again. Anyways, 10 races. Got the power upgrade since we're going to test course. And let's go! Oh, we got the whole... Ooh, we got an Esperante, GT... Sweet, we got the whole trio here. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna save state here in case the game crashes, because I want to keep this car lineup. We got the whole Team Rocket trio here, so this will be fun. Now, what's gonna make this interesting is that hopefully I can no-stop a lot of these races, but I think the entire Team Rocket trio will have to pit. And also, I'm definitely shortening this gearbox. Let's try 35 and work from there. Alright, let's go. Not a great launch, but what you gonna do? I also did this in the RX-7LM once, and had a fun time with that, because I managed to get some real close finishes at that. It wasn't that far off the RX-7 in terms of on-paper spec, but... Bye. Alright, looks like I'm keeping up pretty okay here. Oh, no, nope, nope, nope. Don't you dare. Okay, 4.73. I'm hoping I can finish the entire World Championship in one go tonight, but if it doesn't happen, that's okay. Okay, 4.3 or so. I found running this on my own time that while these guys can beat me in a straight line, I can beat them in the corners, so especially once the tires start to warm up. Looks like the Mazda also having issues. .6. So yeah, I can definitely out-corner these guys. So this will at least make it interesting. And I'm thinking I may have, besides test course, I may have to use power mod, up the power at like Tokyo. My past experiences running this, but we'll see. .2. It's worse than before. But I imagine the Toyota's tires are fully warmed up now. Hey, thanks for the follow. Easy, how do you do? Yep, it's a classic game. What's up with you? Doing good? That's good. Ooh, and my front tires are already worn up, starting to wear. Yeah. I started this playthrough in November. Yeah. I 100%ed this game once years ago. I don't know if I've done it any other times, but I will definitely do it on 100% this on stream. It's a classic game, so 4.7. .2. Yep. Toyota is definitely falling off pace now. This is what I was saying. Toyota can... I can out-corner these guys even if I can't beat them in a straight line. It's just, can I outlast them on tire mileage? Another option might be... Now, given that my front tires wear out a lot faster, another option I was thinking is mixing tire types, like run harder, softer tires at the back, given that they don't wear out as quickly. .5. Yeah. You can do that. You can... And it's something I may consider doing in this series, because of my uneven tire wear. Okay. Even with my tires starting to wear down, I can still keep up with the GT1 in the corners, so... I think all three of the Team Rocket trio, as I call them, will have to pit, so... You know what? I'm gonna follow them into the pits. Yeah, I do mess with the car settings, so... Alright. So it looks like pit stops notwithstanding, the GT1 is the fastest car for pure on-track pace, so if I can keep up with that thing on track, I should be golden. And it's just a matter of how long can the other two last. 20.7 currently. Yeah, there we go. Now, I realize that qualifying is an option in this game, but I don't specifically plan to do that. It's something I never really messed with much in this. .6. Yep. There we go. What? Of course, the GT1 still beats me on straight line speed, but that means I can draft it. I do, but I want to play fair, you know. Don't necessarily just want to blow everyone away in every race. Oh, and there goes the Esperante. Don't need to worry about that guy. Yeah. And on a playthrough I'm doing on my own time, I ran the RX-7LM in this and had a lot of fun with that. I was also considering using the Corvette C5R in this, but I decided using the Camaro, which isn't... Yeah. That's why I decided to run something not the F1. Give myself a little challenge. Oh yeah, the Escudo on the test course. Believe me, I plan to do that later. 19.1. So as long as both of these guys pit, I think I'll be able to catch up. I don't know when they'll pit, but maybe, I think by the end of this lap, maybe? .5, yep, I'm closing the gap. Yeah, I assume they will. It's going to be a case where they wait until the last lap to pit, because that's something I've seen before on this. .8. Well, rip GT40. Look, I didn't get to choose the color scheme. This is just what the game gave me as a prize. I like the red one anyway. .5. Oh, and they don't pit. Okay. So I'm gonna have to rethink this. Now for the car's poor tire, where this thing would be absolutely on pace. It's just... Okay. That was a fail. Now, I could continue and, like, mess with the power, but I don't want to do that, so... I'm thinking I'm gonna try a different car. One that's a bit lighter than this. So let's abort this and rethink things. Which means at this rate I probably won't get the whole thing done tonight. All right. I could use this thing, but no. I'm not using that. And I'm not using any of these either, even though these things are cool. I could try this. How much does a stage 3 make? Not much extra. No, I don't need racing tires. Okay. You know what? Let's try this thing. Now, a souped-up GT500 is not the most orthodox choice, and it's still on the heavy side compared to the Team Rocket trio, but alright, we still got the we still got the whole trio here. So, and I've already messed with this thing on my own time, so... Alright. You know what? Let's go for it. I don't remember how I had the gearing set up. Shouldn't matter. Okay, I have the gearing set way too short, but... At least now I can keep up. Okay, this is too powerful. I kind of figured that would be the case. Alright. Let's not use this thing. It's too powerful. Never looked at how much power this thing could make NA tuned. Yeah, I want to... Worst case scenario, I'll use the RX-7 since... 635. You know what? Let's try that. I mean, with the overinflated power outputs the GT500s have on GT2, that's about how much this car would have in Gran Turismo 2. You know what? Let's try it. Alright, we got the whole Team Rocket trio here, so that's nice. Definitely widen this out a bit. And I'll keep the turbo for test course, of course. Alright. So, at this rate, I'm not thinking I do, like, try and get through, like, half of this, but not gonna do the whole series tonight, after all. Okay, this feels more sensible. Okay. There we go. Even if I'm pulling away now, I can't guarantee it'll stay that way for long, and this definitely feels much more nimble than the Camaro. Now, if this turns out to still be too powerful, like, I even got the Stage 1 in tune, so I could take this thing down even further. Because, I don't know. It's more fun that way. Yeah, I know. The 787B goes hard in this game too. Now, even if I can't no stop all these races with this car, I can at least beat them for on-track pace, so that'll be nice. Yeah. Now, one thing about Gran Turismo 3 I'm looking forward to is the mod Gran Turismo 3 Concept. I don't know if you've heard about that mod, but I'm really excited for it. Alright. So, Gran Turismo 3 Concept. It's a mod for this that's in development. Yeah. Alright, so I can safely... So I'm not sure how well this thing can do in tires, especially with me drifting around like this, but I can definitely beat them on track, so I'm thinking next race I'll try detuning the car further. Yeah, I'm doing this on an emulator. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way you could achieve this quality on native hardware, because I'm running this with an HD texture mod, and in the emulator that's upscaled to 4K, but even though I'm not streaming in 4K. Because on Twitch it's in 1080p, and I'm also streaming this to YouTube as well, and it's in 1440 there. Yeah. I mean, I'd say this game has aged pretty well in terms of graphics, but still. Definitely looks really nice with all the mods I've done to it, so. Alright, so. Definitely seems like this car is much easier on the tires than the Camaro. I remember when I ran this on my own time, the RX-7, that thing could no stop up races pretty easily, although it wasn't really as quick on track as this thing. Alright. Assuming I can make it all the way without pitting, which is a possibility. We'll see how my tires are. I might consider detuning the engine in the next races, at least for some tracks. Like, I probably will run this much power at Tokyo simply because that's a faster track, but also, I really like how this car looks with the orange. Yeah, I will definitely have time to pit at the rate I'm going, but still. I want to see how well I can do, how far I can take these tires on a single stint. Like yeah, at this rate I definitely have the time to pit, but Yeah, I'm definitely running less power in the next race. And there goes the Toyota. So I was mentioning the GT3 concept mod. What that mod plans to do is port over the entire car roster from GT Concept, the side games that didn't actually make it to, never actually made it to America, and also probably like revamp the career mode quite a bit. Yeah, like if I were to pit now, I'd pretty much exit right near the Mazda. Okay, I had forgotten that the Mazda and the Nissan don't pit here, but I did remember that the Toyota did, so these two will definitely be my big rivals here, assuming I don't actually blow them away on track. Yeah, I mean, I know people have... I don't know if that would even be possible with GT3. I know people have resurrected the old online public beta of GT4, but that was like an actual separate release of the game. I mean, with emulation, it might be possible to implement netplay, but I don't know. Also, one thing I wish this game had would be the ability to just like restrictor plates and power limiters, because some of the later installments have that. Like, because then I wouldn't be stuck like, how much power do I need for this? I could fine tune it more easily, because right now I'm way too fast. And also, at the rate my tires are going, it looks like no stopping it will be practical. Yeah. Yeah, but from what I've heard, that wouldn't actually be I don't know. I've seen what the creator of the GT3 concept mod said, and it looks like that might not actually be possible to implement. Just kind of a shame, really. Even then, I'm running like 635 horsepower in this state of tune, which is still less than what the Team Rocket trio has in this game, I think. Also, regarding the whole lowballing power, which I'm trying to do with this car, I've managed to run the Vertigo race car in this successfully, and that thing has like 400 something horsepower stock, but also isn't that heavy, so maybe I should have tried that too. But I'm running the NSX, and that's fine. Don't you dare. Sometimes the emulator likes to crash with all these mods that I got going, and it can be unpredictable. Although I had the CPU settings overclocked and set to like faster than usual, and that was crashing it a lot more. It's a bit more stable once I turn that back down. Half a minute. Alright, so car is a bit overpowered in this state of tune, so but the good news is I can safely no-stop up these. Yeah, a bit. I mean, it's technically in the same like power range as the like the 787B. It's just I'm way faster. Yeah, I have a lot of experience with this game. Yes, I am. I'm using a DualShock 4. Like, I have a lot of experience with this game. Like, when I started this playthrough, I got all golds on all the licenses. Alright, so even if this isn't as close as I would have hoped, I still got something here. Yes, I got all golds on all the licenses. And I have the videos to prove it. Alright, Apricot Hell Reverse. Yes. Alright, let's take the power down a bit. Yeah, yeah, that's a good launch. Yeah, like, I also streamed Gran Turismo 1 and 2 early last year, and I was able to get all golds on all the licenses on both of those. Yeah. Hey, at least if you get all golds on all the licenses, you get some pretty sweet cars. Yeah. I mean, if you get all golds on the Super license in Gran Turismo 2, they give you the Toyota GT1. Okay, 3.7. .8. Five. Okay. Even if I'm not keeping up with the GT1, it looks like I can keep up with the other two here. And then there's the question of what'll happen when their tires fall off. Because I remember running this in the RX-7. It wasn't until like the later laps that I started to catch up to them. Even if the Toyota is pulling away, it looks like I am roughly on equal pace with the Mazda here. Okay, 6.1. I think that's closer than before. It looks like the Toyota's tires are starting to fall off. And the question is, how well will I be able to close the gap with these other two? So it looks like I'm on... Haha! Around the outside. Yeah, I'm on roughly equal or greater pace than the Mazda, but can I catch up to the Nissan? Alright, looks like I am closing the gap, so... Oh yeah, and the Toyota's definitely fallen off pace now. Yep, there goes the Toyota. And I still got half a race to catch up with the R390, and I can 2.1, yeah, and at this rate I'll definitely catch up to it eventually. Wow, I sure gain a lot of time through that chicane. Which one is that, Laguna? Yeah. That one takes like a couple hours to do. Well, the longest individual race in this game is the Tokyo Endurance, which takes like 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's if you like play fair with what car you use. Alright. Made my way around the Nissan. Alright, if the Nissan passes me down the straight, that's okay. Still got a couple laps to go, so... But it won't, so... Alright. One more lap, and the good news is that NSX stonks will work while still being somewhat fair. This is the kind of close racing I was shooting for in this. Basically a war of attrition. Wait until they're Oh, and my oil warning light came on at some point. That shouldn't be an issue. With how long this series is, there isn't much I can do about that. Oh, and here are the back markers. Sweet. Alright, time for race 3. Route 5 reverse. Oh, still got the same power. Might as well just jump straight in. Solid launch. Now, when I did this in the RX-7 on my own time, I remember this one being one of the easier ones. Oh, you hate this level? Yeah, I don't mind it, except for the fact that it tanks the frame rate on the emulator. There are several tracks where the frame rate takes a dump on it if you're emulating it. Like this, Route 11 and Seattle are particularly... Oh, and I think maybe Laguna Seca are particularly bad for this. This one, like, there are multiple cars on screen. But once you're the only one on screen, the frame rate clears up. Yeah, like, it's fine now. I mean, I don't have an FPS counter on screen, but I can easily go gawk at it. Like, it's at 60 now, but... or it can crash. So, that's a thing. Oops. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Unfortunately, it's short of getting rid of all them... Short of not running these mods, which I want to run, there's not much I can do about that. It happens. Hopefully, did I save after the second race? I hope so. I know I saved after the first round. Okay. So I didn't really lose much there. Yeah, like with all these cars on screen, the frame rate is dipping to around 50 or so for FPS. But that usually fixes itself if I'm the only car on screen. Like there isn't much I can do about this. It's just the Gran Turismo series in general, since the PS2 era, they've been like some of the most hardware-intensive PlayStation games. Like, this is a pretty... I mean, this PC is like super powerful. It has a 5900X and a 3080 in it, but still. Yeah. Of course, the game was made for the hardware, so of course it's optimized for it. With emulation, it's different. And I'm blowing everyone away already. This is what I was talking about. Oh, no you don't. Did it crash again? Yep, it did. It's a good thing I'm gonna split this into championship into 2 sessions, even though... Yeah. Unfortunately, there isn't much I can do about this aside from like turning down the game settings and not running all these mods I have, but I don't want to do that because I like how the game looks with HD textures running in 4K. Maybe later I'll look, or if the game crashes again, I'll look to see if there are like other settings I could turn off to hopefully prevent crashing. Yeah, but it's unpredictable as to when it crashes. Like, sometimes I can prepare for it, but other times no, especially when I had like the CPU overclocked. It would crash a lot at that time. Unfortunately, this race will be quite easy. I remember this one being one of the easier rounds in this series. Believe me, I had that happen multiple times when I actually had that happen multiple times when I was running through the endurance races on this playthrough, and because of that, I save stated every pit stop. So I know how it feels. Seems like, oh crap. Okay. Just sit. Ooh, it's doing things. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. At least, I will eventually. I just have to fight against an unstable emulator. All right. Thankfully, thankfully I saved right before. Yeah. Thankfully, I save stated right before it crashed. What I meant by every pit stop and sometimes more frequently. Meanwhile, with the playthrough I've been doing on my own time, I'm currently doing that on a Steam Deck where I don't have these mods installed, so the game doesn't really crash like this on there. Then again, the Steam Deck is running on a different operating system. Yeah, this won't exactly be the most exciting round in this. Like the Apricot Hill round, that was a close one. Maybe I could have seen, like, what would happen if I ran this with stock power, but oh well. Quality is so good, you can't see a thing on this race, it's too dark. Could just be the... Looks fine on my end. Oh, on your console? Yeah. This is the beauty of emulation. You can do things that just wouldn't be possible on the real hardware. Like, besides modding the game, also just making it look up in the quality like this. And if you want to go take a look on YouTube, I do have the link to the texture pack I'm using. Oh no, you don't. It's at Indigo Mizumi, same as here. Because I am multi-streaming this right now, and on YouTube this stream is in 1440p, so even better than it is on Twitch. Like, I have pretty much everything I've ever done on there. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, the stream is right there. And the Toyota's still staying out. Hey! Don't you dare. Oh, what? Why did it crash again? Gave me through... That time it wasn't even the emulator just crashing on its own. It just threw an error and then... That was weird. Not sure how that happened. And... Did I even get that save state in this time? Okay, I did. Thank you. Like... I'm not sure why it's specifically crashing a lot on this track. But this is like one of the tracks where where the emulator struggles. This is not what I hoped for when I wanted car crashes. Yeah, that's pretty much every stream I've ever done on there. Plus a few Let's Plays I've done as pre-recorded things. I've been doing this since late 2021, so... Unfortunately, there isn't much I can do about the frame rate chugging on this track. It's just... this is one of those tracks where the emulator has trouble. Even on powerful computers. Hello, Jaguar. Oh, and the R390's taken second place this time. Oh, yeah, like it did before, actually. Just the 787B has trouble, even the... yeah, I think, like, the first three I did the license test in, like, the first 3 sessions. Oh, and the Mazda's now in second. But yeah, I think I did the license test in, like, the first 3 streams I did of this. I have... there's a whole playlist. Oh yeah, the arcade mode time trials. Those are quite a bit easier to do than the licenses, since you actually do need to get first place on all those. I mean, they do give you a free car for it, so it's definitely worth it. Hello, Ford. The real dream for me would be to live in an RV. I don't actually drive in real life. Okay, that was only the 3rd race because of all the crash nonsense and the failed first attempt. But yeah, the real dream for me would be to live on the road in an RV. My only caveat would be that that I'd want to be able to bring my gaming setup with me. And like... But yeah, I've always been observant of car culture. I've just never been an active participant in it because of circumstances. For a long time, my parents never had a car, and we never owned. And so I never had a reason to get my license. I would like to get my license at some point, just to say I have it, but I'm not in a huge rush to. Yeah, where I live, the transit infrastructure is pretty good, so day to day, if you just want to get like around the city, you don't really badly need a car. Like right outside where right in my area, there are multiple bus stops, so if all you're looking to do is make your way downtown, it is possible on transit, even if a car is faster. Although my mom did get a car in like late 2020, so. But yeah, I don't think she wants to teach me though. Oh, what kind of car did you get? Yeah, I never gotten my license. Okay, so the Toyota GT1 is actually slower here. Oh, Honda Fit, nice. Is it the manual or CVT? Because I know that third gen Fits have the CVT instead of the old 5-speed automatic. Oh. I would like to learn a manual just for the sake of it, but I don't know if I'd ever get a car with a manual, or for that matter, get a car. Oh. What, so you have another car with a manual? Oh. I mean, you mean like how the car has like a manual shifting mode? It still doesn't make it a manual transmission. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's just still an automatic with a manual mode. Like most automatic transmissions have that these days. Yeah. Okay, that was kind of dirty, but... Yeah. And these days, electric cars are becoming more and more common, and most of those have only one gear. Yeah. Well, yeah, because compared to combustion engines, electric motors tend to have like higher red lines and wider power bands than combustion engines do. So with with an electric car, you can normally get, it's practical to just have only a single gear. And another fun thing about electric motors that you can't really do with combustion engines, at least in most applications, is you can have more than one of them. Whoop, thanks for the boost. At least I'm not pulling away too hard at this track. Oh, and there goes the Toyota. Alright, I've got a decent lead now. What, do you always cut the chicane? Because GT7 sadly got rid of the old chicane. Oops, that's no good. Yeah. Thank you. I don't really get many people who come over to these. Not sure why. Maybe the market is just saturated. Or maybe the games I play are a bit too niche. I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, of course. This game came out in 2001. Yeah. I mean, I think by now this game counts as retro, so. I mean, obviously it's still popular, but it's not necessarily a game that's in vogue, so to speak. Then again, I don't really stream a lot of things that are actually, you know, in vogue. Alright. That was a nice one. Alright. I'm gonna do one more for tonight. So let's go to race 5. Alright, Deep Forest. This'll be a quick one. That was a perfect launch. Yeah, I'm in Pacific time. I am indeed West Coast. So it's like a quarter to 2 a.m. You're in Eastern time then? Yeah. But yeah, I am Pacific time. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Alright. This should be a quick and easy one. I don't. I tend not to play a lot of games that are actually popular. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I don't really play much on my really play any games on my phone. I mean, it's not like the game was unfinished, it's just that the game had less stuff compared to the second game. But yeah, I mean, that's what the GT concept side games are effectively like standalone expansion packs. And I mean, I guess you can look forward to the DG3 concept mod, because that'll add a whole bunch, all the cars from those games into this. And from what I've heard about modding the game, custom events will be probably be possible. And also, honestly, I kind of prefer this one over GT4. Yeah, the car list isn't quite as good, but the racing is there. Also, I gotta say that I really dig how this car handles. Yeah, it's still good. Yeah, also, yeah, I'm really digging how this NSX drives. Like, it's pretty easy to like throw it around. Alright, there goes the GT1 in. I think I won it from the All Japan GT Championship in the Amateur League. Now if you can't... And if you have the money, you can also buy the Castrol Mugen NSX straight from the Honda dealer. It has a different livery, but it's mechanically the same as this one. I just happen to have got this car as a prize, so... And also I like the orange. I think stock this thing has around 450 horsepower, but the Stage 1 NA tune it makes around 535, which is like pretty much perfect if you want to take this thing up against the R3. It's like the Professional League World Championship and other cars where what I call the Team Rocket Trio show up. Hopefully the concept mod will make some of these races a bit harder. Oh. I mean, without a dealership, how would you get cars? Only prize? I mean, I think Dustin Eden recently did like a GT3 run with only prize cars. And also the first Gran Turismo is actually possible to beat without ever buying a car. Because when I streamed it last year, I actually did that. Uh, technically no, because there are some races where you specifically require like cars that you'd have to buy. For instance, there's a TVR Tuscan one make series later down the professional league list, and there's no way to win that car. You have to buy one. But so yeah, for some of the one make races, you will have to buy the specific vehicle, but outside of that, I imagine it would be would be somewhat doable. I haven't specifically tried myself though, and I have bought quite a few cars on this just for the fun of it, just to try them out. All right, you know what? I'm gonna save just again, just to be sure. All right, and I was considering doing the entire World Championship in one go tonight, but it's late and I want to get some sleep, so I'm gonna call it quits right here and go find someone to raid on Twitch. So let's go see who's live, and you know what? I'll just leave this in the background. Yes, thanks for coming over. If you want to stick around for the raid, I'll see who's live. Alright, I found someone. Yes, thanks for coming over. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this stream. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.